away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Wasn't the tackle, really?
Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches
pick it off.
Governor on them. A little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts.
Yeah, it's another fucking sack. That should have been a sack.
Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Damn.
Downfield, and Goddard has it. Tackle made at the 10.
I don't know what's going on. It's tripping like a motherfucker over here, though. I don't know why.
Hurts on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On the return, here's Gainwell. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Throw left side, finds front.
How you missed that block, bro? How?
We'll say right at the 39-yard line. Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Counterplay here, Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, they take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
You catch that?
The in route complete. Ooh, the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Warren on 3rd.
Get the first.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get any.
Oh, shit.
Brace for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a
Come
lot.
on, internet.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Back to throw it. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down.
Man.
The fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Eagles.
Georgia. Georgia, Augusta.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
She love the fucking Eagles, bro. I fuck with the Eagles too. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Barkley on a shotgun handoff. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Looking to throw. Rolling out to
Why
his
the fuck
left.
ain't nobody over there? What the fuck?
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Buying some time left. They did it. He made the interception.
Let's go.
He's off to the races. At the 20. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
That was a user error. That was a user error.
5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone gate. Now when this out picked up, Anger's return picked up steam all the way through. Some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Shipley now to return.
Boom!
Makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts back to the air after the pick.
Let's go!
Another interception, and that could be what does it.
Ramsey!
Ramsey comes up with it.
Good game, bro.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll call this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. That's crazy, how you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
I've been talking to the mirror like it's listening.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him,
let's go!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Broncos' 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Damn.
Down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Alex Singleton making the play defensively. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
What are you doing? Tackle this motherfucker.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Denver.
They'll go play action with Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Six 0 our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Why, bro? Why?
But it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry.
Man, you can't get in the fucking end zone, bro.
To the 1-yard line.
Fuck.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Connor Hayward, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Going right side here, and that's complete. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Broncos first down.
To throw is Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards.
Broncos first down. A gain of 43 yards. First down. Denver.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Nix to the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw, here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 3 yards out. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he returns this to the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And this one is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now it's Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point now by Boswell. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the
what the fuck is wrong with the controller?
In the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On the give, it's Warren. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be fourth down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Warren will try the right side. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Steelers first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Let's go.
He's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Brings up second and 10 at the 48.
Here's Rodgers.
Man.
Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. To get some points.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working from the gun. Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Throwing is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run it. Warren. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Man!
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dowdens. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Man, why they won't let me sack the damn quarterback? God damn.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. He'll dump this off, complete to Dowdens. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. They're going. It's Nix. Finding Sutton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
He'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to let the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions.
How the fuck is he by himself?
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He's back to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone to throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Rodgers.
That's bullshit. Straight up, man. That is the lamest shit ever.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because look, what they did last time out, now with the shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away. And still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one shot.
What the fuck?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
They'll look to throw.
It's that.
The release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition.
What the fuck is that?
Middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Nick's to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 1st and goal. To throw is Nix.
That's bullshit.
Touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Lutz will look to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly.
Oh!
It's incomplete. Rodgers has done it before, but he won't get the connection.